All right. So kind of staying along the theme of ab work. You're welcome. We'll bring some seat and whatnot into it as well. But really just being mindful of everything, every movement initiating from the core, the center of the body. So even when you move your arms, instead of just letting the arm go, that's going to create neck and shoulder tension. If you think of bracing the core to lift the arm, bracing the core to bring the leg up, bracing the core as the leg goes back, out, whatever direction you're going. A couple of things will happen. Number one, you'll build a strong core. Number two, you'll be less likely to hurt your back, your hip, necks and shoulders because you're supported. That's why some programs or some modalities call your core your powerhouse, because that's where everything, all the energy comes from. Fun fact. Okay, have your bands handy. Let's just go ahead and hit a hands and knees tabletop position. I'll show you forward, I'll show you profile as well. I'm gonna lift my right leg out to the side, fire hydrant style. When the leg comes up, I'm only lifting as high as I can maintain my neutral long line through my torso, so my leg isn't coming up and I'm not losing all that. I'm staying long through the waist and I'm gonna release the knee back down, okay? Same thing on the right side or left side. And the arms, same thing. When the arm goes out, nothing moves but the arm. Everything else stays in that neutral position. So you're in your table, belly's nice and tight. I'll profile. We're gonna go right leg out, right leg down, regroup, left leg out, left leg down. Make sure the transition is where you can get wonky. So pause a minute or second before you move on. These should feel breathtaking because the core is lifting the leg, not momentum. And down. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. Exhale, up. This time, exhale, right leg up. Hold the right leg up, and it's just a lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg down. Inhale, exhale, left leg up. Find your form. Lift and pulse, lift and pulse, lift and pulse. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to alternating. Go right, regroup. Inhale, exhale, left. I know with the your screens and whatnot, the tendency is to look towards the screen, look up and see what I'm doing. I'm trying to use enough words to paint a pretty picture so that you can keep your neck neutral. Right leg up and down, left leg up and down, right leg up for pulses. Pulse, pulse, lift, lift, lift. Lower the right leg, regroup, inhale, exhale, lift the left leg, find your alignment and pulse. Lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that left leg down. Sit back for a quick shell stretch. I think that's part of the reason that I need a massage so badly. So I'm trying to make eye contact with the screen. So I'm looking in all kinds of weird directions when I move. And it's created lots of tension back there. So you're in your table. Belly stays tight. Hip mobility. So if you can bring your foot outside of your pinky finger and plant the foot to the floor, fantastic. If it's tight through the hip, go to your comfort zone. Again, you want to make sure that your spine stays neutral and you're not compromising your spine to get your leg further forward. So you're going to start with the right leg only for 8. So you're going to tap right pinky outside of right big toe outside of right pinky. Come back into your table. Regroup before you move along. Inhale, exhale, right foot again, and down. Exhale, right, and down. Exhale, tap, and down. Exhale, use your breath. 4, and down. Lots of abs here. 3, and exhale, 2. One more time. Bring it back. She'll stretch if you need it. It's a ton of core to move that leg and not anything else. So just be really careful that you're not rounding through the spine or compromising the shoulders to get the leg up. Left leg goes. It's exhale. 8 and back. Lots of obliques. 7 and back. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. And everybody has this side. This side is way tighter for me. One more time. Tap and back. Stack up to kneeling. Right foot comes forward. You're squared off here. So I'm not in a full lunge. My ribs are right over my hips. Hip and knee, hip and knee. Little gentle tuck of my tailbone, so my belly button points up towards my nose. So I'm in the squared off position here. I'm gonna bring my left hand behind my head, right fingertips. You bend to the side, try to touch the floor. Use those left side obliques to stack your spine back up to neutral. So it's reach and crunch. Reach, it's a nice stretch, a little release for that side body. 4, up, 3, up, 2, one more time, dip to the right, feel that connection, use your core to stack your spine. You're gonna take that right leg, that forward leg out to the side, sole of the foot down to the floor, arch of the foot and left knee pit are aligned. Exaggerate your Elvis pelvis here. And you're gonna take your right arm and reach away from your leg for a stretch. You're gonna exhale up and reach towards the leg for another stretch. And then stack up, bring the hands behind the head if it feels good. I like to think just thumbs on my temples, that way I'm not gonna pull on my head. So wide elbows. Bend towards the long leg, stack the spine, reach away from the long leg, keep your tailbone tucked and stack the spine. Reach in, lengthen, make sure your tailbone is tucked as you reach away and lengthen. Exhale in, up, exhale away and up. 4, up, 3, up, 2, one more to each side. Lengthen that left side body, stack your spine, lengthen the right side body, stack your spine, and release the right knee down. Carefully step left foot forward. Again, find your alignment. So what I've noticed, I have discrepancy. I have a short leg, but I think it comes from my hip, because when I bring my left leg forward, I get into this little jacked up thing, so I think there's some rotational issues there for me. So I have to be extra mindful to keep my hips squared and steady. So instead of letting this hip come up, when I think draw it up, down, and back, so my hips are on the same plane, right hand behind my head, left fingers reach, and I bend towards the floor, not nearly as much depth as I got on the first side. So I'm just being mindful of where I am in space, feeling my body, using those obliques. So I'm stretching right side oblique. I'm crunching. That's a bad word too. Activating. So they have to flex to lift me up. Exhale, or contract rather. Reach in and up. 2 and up. One more time. Bring it up. And it's take your left leg to the left, arch of the foot lines up with that right knee pit. Arms go out to the side, stretch, reach over. This just feels good. And then back through center. Reach towards the long leg. And then reindeer ears, exaggerate your pelvis, and my belly button stays pointing towards my nose the whole time. I bend away from my long leg. I stack my spine. I bend towards my long leg. Stack the spine. Exhale, lengthen, lift, reach in, and lift. Over, up, over, up. Make sure you're breathing. Check in with the neck and shoulders. Lots of space around the throat. 2 more rounds. It's in, up, in, stack. 1 more. In, up, in, and stack. Carefully bring the left knee down to the mat. Fingertips to the floor. Push up and back for a downward facing dog. Let the backs of the knees release. Maybe pedal your feet a little here. From here, we're just gonna go, we'll actively stretch and still stay with that core, a little bit of balance. You know, happy Tuesday, y'all. So I'm standing at alignment, hip, knee, ankle. Shoulders stay square. I'm gonna bring my right knee up just to table. Find that connection through the left side body. So sometimes you stand on the left foot and you sway the hip out, or you bring the left foot too close in and now you're kind of a yard flamingo. So be nice and squared off through here, and the only thing that happens is you lift that right knee. So my body stayed the same. Right knee, right arm are reaching. I'm gonna do this little Charleston step back, tap the floor, use my left leg strength and my belly to bring me back up. Right knee, right hand. Take it down. Exhale, breath and belly brings you up. Take it down. Breath and belly bring you up. Down. Up. This time come down. Right hand touches the floor. Left arm is on your hip. You look over your left shoulder and get that twist, that rotation. Keeping knee and ankle in alignment on the left side. Just twist, it feels good. Unravel through center, breath and belly. Bring you back up. Release the right foot down. Find your steady. Left knee comes up. Everybody's got a side. So just be mindful if you need to move the mat and just stand on a hard floor. Maybe you take your shoes off. Whatever feels the best. Left arm, left leg. Come down, tap the floor. To come up, I'm going to almost think C curve, tucking my tailbone to engage the core to bring me up. Step back. Exhale, pelvic floor. Slide those sits bones towards one another to lift you up. Again, step back. Exhale to lift. 2 more. Down, mindful of the tracking of that right side. 1 more time. Exhale, pull it up. Breath, 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 breath. Step it back. Plant your left hand to the floor, right hand to your hip, and just twist over yourself. Get that good stretch there. Gently unravel. Use your breath, use your belly. Exhale. Bring yourself up. 2 feet side by side. Arms reach out and up. Take a breath. Arms float, chin nods, and you roll down to a fold. Hands, palms down to the floor. Step right leg back, left leg back to plank. Belly stays tight. Exhale, right leg up, left leg up. Roll through the spine to stand. Arms reach up, inhale. Arms float down, chin nods, you tuck. You roll down, palm to the floor. Left leg back, right leg back, plank. Left leg up, right leg up. Roll through the spine. So, baby burpee, gentle burpee, Pilates burpee, whatever you want to call it. Scoop around, down, touch the floor. Right leg leads, left leg plank. Right leg leads, up, left leg up. Roll through the spine. We're gonna go 1 more to each side. Arms down, chin nod, scoop it out. Touch the floor, left leg leads, right leg joins it, plank. Exhale, left, and then right, and then roll up through your spine. Arms reach out, right leg steps forward, left leg steps back. You're in your crescent lunge. So right knee is bent, left leg is straight, arms are reaching high. Take a breath here, maybe a little back bend feels good. Stack through the spine, round down, extend the right knee. Soften through the right knee, use your belly strength to stack your spine. And step left foot forward, side by side with the legs, railroad tracks. Right leg steps back, find your lunge. Inhale, maybe a little back bend feels good. Stack through the spine, exhale, round forward, straighten both knees. Soften through the left knee, use your breath, use your belly to stack your spine. Right foot steps forward. Reach your arms down behind your back, interlace your fingers, press your knuckles towards your bum. Lift the chest up. Gently release the arms down by your